Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. You know, at this channel, we are a law-abiding community. We do not support criminal, terrorists, their financiers, enablers, and most of all, the kerosene nails. We hate them with a passion because these people are very toxic and they are a threat to the Jamaican people and visitors alike. It's with sadness that we are here to report the death of a white American that was killed in Jamaica, in St. Ann on November 29th, 2022. And the deceased man is a born American. His name is Philip Bradley Crane, and he was residing in Shaw Park, Ocheria, St. Ann. This man was an investor, investing in his money in Jamaica, and he believed that he was safe, not knowing that Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. Not because St. Ann is a parish of the late Bob Marley make it safe, because in Jamaica you have to understand it's a criminal's paradise. Jamaica is the only place where murderers are given a second chance at life. And the murderers in Jamaica, the killers, they are the victims. And the person that they killed, they are suckers. So the only beneficiary of the justice system in Jamaica are the criminals, because they get a second chance at life. So that's the reason why they were able to kill Mr. Crane, and it's on video. So my loyal viewers and subscribers, I want you to watch this video. You watch, listen, and you decide. And before going further, have you subscribed to the channel as yet? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, yes man, click the subscription button, like the video, share the video, and most of all, after subscription, just click the all button so that whenever I release a video at this channel, you'll get it. So moving on, I want you to watch this video. You watch, you decide.
You man, chill, bro. Chill, man. Chill yourself. All right, go panic. What you need? What you want? What? No. Stop.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. At this channel, we are a group of law-abiding people who do not like criminals or terrorists, their financiers, enablers, supporters, and the likes. At this channel, we believe criminals must live in fear of losing their lives and not the law-abiding citizens. As you can see in that video, the law-abiding citizen is the one that loses his life. And the reason for this, in Jamaica, the Firearm License Authority only issue license firearm to convicted criminals who are able to get a clean police records, and those who are able to give money to others who are affiliated with the government in power. So that's how it works in Jamaica. It is not like in Texas or in Florida, where you can, once you're a resident, you're able to purchase a firearm. It doesn't work like that in Jamaica. So you're left at the mercy of the gunmen. And the worst part about it is that this government, they don't care about who is killed, because once it's all about votes and power. And these killers that you have seen on the video, they are the victims, not Mr. Crane and his family. But before going further, my deepest condolences to the Crane's family and his surviving spouse and his son. What Mr. Crane have done in this video possible save his wife and son's life who were present at the location. We do not know if it's a hit or it was a robbery gone wrong. But we know how Jamaican criminals are. To kill an American citizen is like killing a police officer. So that is big trophy there for them. So these killers will be boasting, oh, they killed this white boy, and that's a trophy for them. It's like killing a police officer in Jamaica. So moving on. We believe that this did not happen in a nutshell. This was something planned, well planned, but they did not expect Mr. Crane to react in that manner. I've stated, and I'll continue to say again, that we do believe in preemptive strikes when dealing with criminals and terrorists alike in Jamaica. We want our communities to be free from unelected governments who believe that citizens must be afraid to move about without being robbed, maimed, or killed. Enough is enough, as Mr. Crane was in his place that he had purchased, and the man was there and his space to be invaded by these heartless criminals who have supporters all the way up to the government. Because I remember a few years ago when this same Prime Minister said that he believed in human rights, and when he was saying that, he wasn't talking about the victims, he was talking about the murderers in Jamaica. So he's one of them that helped contribute to what is happening there. It was less than a week since I did a video discouraging Jamaicans, especially those in the diaspora, from investing their money in Jamaica. Time and sweat in Jamaica, because there is a JLP LGBTQ plus government led by St. Andrew Holiness, with the CEO at FLA, the agency that responsible for issuing licensed firearms to the citizens, and the man who's in charge, Mr. Tukuman, is more powerful than the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister's primary secondary job is to make sure he and his Columbus or his cronies, yes, can defend themselves. After all, they want the criminals' paradise, Jamaica, for themselves. So we know the Prime Minister and his friends, they want Jamaica for themselves. And anyone, especially those in the diaspora, need not to return, because they will take away your firearm license if you are not a known Labourite or PMP LGBTQ plus activist or supporter, because that's how it works. So Mr. Crane, I know more or less if he had applied for a gun in Jamaica, they did not issue him one, because he will be able to protect himself in his place. Jamaicans in the diaspora are safer wherever they are living than in Jamaica. And if you are planning to go to Jamaica for Christmas holidays, make sure that you buy a new life insurance policy or policies, and don't let your beneficiaries know that they are on your policy. So you have to make sure that it's kept secret. You don't let people know that, because the chance of you coming back is slim to none. It is a regular thing where people kill people in Jamaica for money, especially those who live abroad and have life insurance. You know, these things that the media is not going to tell you, because these people are very dishonest. Remember that in Jamaica, killer and killers are murderers are victims. So in Jamaica, when you're a killer or a murderer, you are the victim. And they get second chance at life to kill again. And you don't get any second chance at life. So you choose which one you want, life or death. I will choose life, so I'm not going there for Christmas. So my chances are higher than those who are going. The killing of 53-year-old white American citizen Philip Bradley Crane in Shar Park, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, on Monday has left residents who have known him over the past 4 years in a state of shock and sadness. So this man has been living among these people for the past 4 years. But one of his biggest problems is that he was too nice to them. Because you have to understand, these black people in Jamaica, I am telling you as a Jamaican, I am not going to sugarcoat nothing for anyone. These are people that you will feed, and when they finish eating, they kill you. Let me repeat myself. These people, I am Jamaican. These are people that you will feed, and as soon as they finish eating the food, they will kill you. That is like playing with a snake. You cannot tame a snake. That's how these people are. It doesn't matter how good you are to them, they will kill you in a heartbeat, because the system encourages them to do the same. In Jamaica, the minimum somebody can get for murder is probation. Yes, in Jamaica you can get probation for murder. That means you kill someone, you go to court and plead guilty, and the judge tells you to go home and bail for the next 5 years. Yes, that's how it is. So that's why people's life has no value there. But when they are advertising these things and they to visit Jamaica, they don't advertise that, well, when you come here, make sure that you have a good insurance policy in case you lose your life. That's a fact. I was a police officer there in Jamaica for over 17 years. And one of the main reasons why I migrated is that I realized that the criminals were getting more powerful than the police in Jamaica. Yes, man, the criminals in Jamaica, they have more powers than the police. And they are protected. They have access to people in high society that the average person don't have access to. So that's how it is there. So Mr. Crane is from Garland, Texas, in the United States. Was a licensed ganja cultivator in Jamaica. So he was in Jamaica investing his money. So they have to be something, because they know him. So if you notice these, the killers, they have on bandana, or curtain, we'll call it, masking their face. But with technology, we'll be able to unmask them. And the voice, someone in the community must know that voice, the one that was telling him to go on the ground. But Mr. Crane, what he did was heroic, because he saved his wife and his son's life. It wasn't a robbery. They came to execute the man. Because if he had complied, the chance that they would kill him same way, because that's how they kill people in Jamaica. They tell you to lie down, and when you lie down, they shoot you in the back of the head. So Mr. Crane did the right thing and saved his wife and his son. He's a very heroic man. It is reported that Mr. Crane was at his residence. He honed in Shire Park, Ocean Center. So this man was living in Jamaica. Why did the FLA did not give him a licensed firearm? And he's an investor. But we'll get to find out later from Mrs. Crane why he did not have a gun there. Because this man is from Texas, where Texas has open carry. Concealed permit is a part of their, it's like breathing in Texas. Once you're a resident and a citizen of Texas, you're fine to go, you're good to go, you just move to Texas. All you have to have, it's America. It's not like Jamaica where somebody spend 20 years in prison, and when they come out they give them clean police record that they have no criminal conviction. It doesn't work like that in America. Let's stay with that person even until that person die. So in Jamaica, every Jamaicans are law-abiding citizens in Jamaica. Even the convicted criminals have clean police records right now. And it's a fact. Isaac Buchanan is the poster child for that. So moving on. At about 4:30 p.m. Monday, when two gunmen held up Mr. Crane, in his Shire Park home, the criminals demanded money, and when their demands were not met, they opened fire, killing Crane on the spot. But that's not what really happened. Remember that Mr. Crane, they were telling him, the boy was telling him to go, to lay down. Mr. Crane in Jamaica for past 4 years, so he understand and know the culture. Know that once the gunman or gunman tell you to lay down, the chance they're going to execute you. That's how they do it. So he, being smart and witty, he tried to distract them and he tries to get away, and he was crying out for help. But because in Jamaica, you know, the criminals, they are more, they have no fear of the police, because they know that the government is in their pocket. The government respect and love them, so they just kill them just like that, like a dog. And I'm sorry to say, but that's what they did. And these guys they show no remorse, because I'll tell you that it's something that they're gonna boast about to their girlfriends or wives, or they just kill this white boy, because killing a white person in Jamaica and an American is a trophy. It's like killing a police officer in Jamaica or a soldier. That's how they put them. So they see them as, although these people are bringing in money to them, to the economy in Jamaica, they see it as nothing to kill an American, and it's a big trophy to them. So this is what one of the residents says. Me hear they shot them. One man reported when the cleaner visited Shar Park on Tuesday. Me hear 5 shots, he added. My mind started to fret. So when we got down the road, me see police vehicle come up like lightning, nearly lit me down. So me realize something wrong. And this man in me ear say, him. The man said Crane was someone he knew good for the past 4 years. So Mr. Crane interact with the citizen, he didn't treat them any way that this black man said that he knew him. The man said Crane was someone he knew very good. Him is a cool guy, he said. The police says relatives of the deceased who were at the house at the time of the incident were not armed. So that's the reason why some people is wondering if it's a hit or something like that. Because this is Jamaican. It's a regular thing where people get someone to kill people in Jamaica for money. Because they know that the person who do the killing, they know that they can get probation. So that's why they kill people. Yes, they get probation in Jamaica for killing people. The police are probing the killing of the United States citizen who was shot dead by a gunman in Shar Park in Ocherius, in the parish of St. Ann on Monday evening. You know, and it's just sad. Oh, they just killed this man like that. And the reason why they did it is because they know that in Jamaica, that Jamaica is a criminal's paradise, and the criminals, they have more rights in Jamaica than the law-abiding citizens. Even Mr. Crane, who is dead, they see him as, as nothing. He's gone. What the government care about is the victims of this crime. And the victims is not the Cranes that survive. The victims are the men with the guns. That's how it is in Jamaica. And it's with sadness to report the death of this white man in Jamaica. But Jamaicans who are in the diaspora, I want you to know that you are safer outside of Jamaica. The government do not want you there either. Because St. Andrew Holiness, Shane Dallin, and Mrs. Juliet Holiness, they want Jamaica for themselves. So if you have a licensed firearm there and you're living overseas, they're going to take it from you, because they don't want nobody, they don't want themselves and the criminals there. Law-abiding citizens, a former member of the military, former member of the police force, your luck is out. These people want the criminals' paradise for themselves. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, it's time to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, and most of all, comment. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.